everyone, and welcome to
Watching Gravity Falls for the first time.
Today we're talking about episode 11 of Gravity Falls. It's called Little Dipper.
Little Dipper.
And Mackenzie, what do you think of this episode? What'd you like about it?
This episode's pretty good. I liked it. It was kind of okay. So here's the thing: is that it was interesting, but it was like less stakes than the last couple episodes we've been watching. So I think in that regards, it's like good to take a step back. But it just wasn't as exciting as it normally is.
As far as like any sort of what kind of mystery are we going to uncover?
Right. There wasn't really a mystery in this one.
No, it was more hijinks.
Yes.
Right, because we have the sibling rivalry of Mabel and Dipper fighting about like their height, and we also have the rivalry of Grunkle Stan and little Gideon.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we learned this for the first time, but his last name is Gleeful, so Gideon Gleeful.
Gideon Gleeful. I don't think we did know that.
I don't think so. Why does he want the mystery shack?
I can't tell you. I don't know why he wants the mystery shack. It seems like he wants it because then he will have a monopoly on the mystical in this area. But I think that he's forgetting that there's more to this area than just the mystery shack.
My theory is that because Gideon has book number 2.
Yes.
And so remember when Gideon shrank down the kids, right? And so when he was talking with Little Dipper, he was basically saying like, how did you find out about the shrink ray? Did you learn it somewhere?
Right.
And so so it seems like he's expecting that the mystery shack is going to hold other books, or other revelations.
Right.
I might be wrong. You might want the actual shack for maybe it's a spaceship or something like that. But right now I'm guessing that he assumes that the mystery shack is hiding other volumes of the mysterious Gravity Falls books, and he wants to have more power, and so he wants to do that.
That seems like a fair assessment. I think, yeah, I would agree with that assessment.
Let's talk about Gideon's family, because we see his mom.
Oh my god. Dude, she's like some Sarah Palmer stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Just keep vacuuming, dude.
Keep vacuuming, yeah. She just looks frazzled all the time. Whereas the dad is much more good-natured.
He's just like blank.
Yeah, he's spoiling his son. And sometimes a little, not fearful, but like will accept, reprimands from his son.
Yeah.
But then he wants some ice cream. He's still
he's still the dad.
Yeah. He has no power, but he's not afraid of his son like the mom is.
Yeah. Also, I would say that it is similar to the episode in what is that show?
The Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone, yes.
Kid in the cornfield that puts
the
people
kid in the cornfield. Yeah. That kid.
Yeah. Like the
mother is very much like the mother in that one.
Yes, so she
and so is the father.
Yeah, they're
because if you remember in that show, the father is just like completely brainwashed and has no personality anymore, and the mother's still the mom. Like the mother's still a human.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the creepiest Twilight Zone episodes.
It really is. When he turns the guy into a jack-in-the-box, bro. Yeah.
Speaking of gods, and
618.
618. So
618.
So we see Gideon's ID, and if you're just joining us, Mackenzie and I, as we watch Gravity Falls, we are not biblical scholars.
No, we're not. Not at any means.
We have no stake religiously, so it's not like we're trying to convert people. But we're wondering if people in Gravity Falls, the creators of Gravity Falls, if they're sprinkling in Bible quotes because they have
as like an extra message.
Or just to maybe mess with us.
Yeah,
so
there's also a number on the car. If you saw it, I think it was 6999.
Okay, wait. So 618, I should have known that. But that's the number we've seen a couple times.
Yeah, we have. It's
and
the parallel.
that's the one where it says, so that you are not seen by men to be fasting, but by your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. So, okay, so we've seen 618 on the clock.
We have. And on
we've
the cash register.
On the badge, on the cash register. And I think we've seen it as an address.
We have.
I think it's the Mystery Shack address.
Yeah.
So
it's not a coincidence. Thank you.
No, well, I mean, obviously they're doing so. So the question is, are they repeating 618 because of the secrets, mentioned in the Bible quote? So somebody thinks like, it's cool, let's keep repeating that.
Well, okay, so what if
going to have more significance that has nothing to do with anything we've stumbled upon yet?
What if 618 is referencing the Mystery Shack in general? In this episode, where we see this same number, right? We see 618. It could be referencing to the fact that Gideon wants to know the secrets within the Mystery Shack, right?
Maybe. With Gravity Falls, this episode, the special thing that's happening is basically a shrink ray and a grow ray from these crystals out in the forest.
Right.
And we talked quite a while back. You and I had a discussion about the Incredible Shrinking Woman.
Yes, we did.
And when we talked about the Incredible Shrinking Woman, I brought up this crazy show, Dr. Shrinker.
Dr. Shrinker.
Dr. Shrinker. Yeah. And Dr. Shrinker was a show that I liked watching as a kid, but it was a little bit creepy. And so
that picture is creepy. He's like,
right. Well, he's
this
weird, scary British guy. Yeah, this was like a kid show.
Did he capture those children?
They're teenagers, I think.
That's not any better.
No. So he captures them, and then they escape, and so Dr. Shrinker is always trying to get them. And there's a little person named Billy. Yeah, there's a little person named Billy Barty that's the actor's name. He's like the assistant of Dr. And he's like, So having like a little person that is chasing after shrunken people is just weird and fascinating and bizarre as a kid. And so that was
pretty fun.
That was a show that I was creeped out by a little bit. And some of the things that happen in the Gravity Falls episodes, remember, like we see the big, there's a big caterpillar, right? That they they make a giant caterpillar, a butterfly gets enlarged, deer and cougars get shrunk. And that reminded me of there's a book by H.G. Wells called The Food of the Gods. And it was made into a pretty lousy movie.
H.G. Wells is great, though.
Oh, The Food of the Gods. Check out this guy fighting.
Bro, why are they so focused on this chicken, though?
I guess
like
in the
every
movie,
cover.
Yeah. If I remember correctly,
is it
in the
just
movie,
a chicken?
No, it's mostly rats.
Huh.
It's mostly
but
giant
they're so
rats.
Focused on these chickens.
What's been the grossest thing on Gravity Falls so far?
The grossest thing.
Most things are pretty cute in
when
Gravity
they mentioned Epstein. No.
Mark Epstein.
Not Jeffrey, but Mark. No, I don't know. Maybe I think when all the Dippers died.
Oh.
I think that's the grossest
when
thing.
Like the last Dipper melted and it was like, that's okay.
Yeah. Also,
right,
I'm still wondering about 2 and 3. Dipper 2 and 3, where are you at?
That's right. So there's rivalry going on in here, and it culminates right between. I like how Grunkle Stan at the end is, when Gideon is having his laughing fit because the kids are tickling him, and Grunkle Stan doesn't know what's going on, so it's like, I don't know how to respond to this. And he's basically
very
saying,
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, he was basically saying, like, I know we've got this rivalry going, but, you need to just get your mental stuff in order. Maybe workshop. With your
friends.
Yeah, talk to your friends, workshop some ideas. And they just he rolls them out. But there's the mirror sequence, and and it reminded me of Enter the Dragon,
Yes,
Which is
when he
this-
just starts punching the stuff. Yeah. Is Seuss Grunkle Stan's son?
Oh, that's a good question. It's possible because Grunkle Stan seems like the kind of guy that if he did have a son, he would not really acknowledge him.
Yeah. Yeah. Right? Like he'd just be like,
Especially if he was an illegitimate son. Like, I'm gonna hire this guy.
like very similar to just like the way they react to what is it? Somebody Snow. Jon Snow
Oh, from Game of
from
Thrones.
Game of Thrones. How they're just like, yeah,
Well,
you
look.
work for us.
Yeah, you can hang around the castle, but you're a bastard, so we might need to send you up to the frozen north.
Yeah. I think Seuss is Gravity Falls Mike Snow.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see if there's
Jon Snow. Is it Jon Snow or Mike Snow? Because Mike Snow is a band. Yeah.
Mike Snow's a band.
Man, well, that's all I have to say about this episode.
All right. That's all I have to say as well. So we will sign off. So we'll see you next time on
Watching Gravity Falls for the first time.
All right.